Hi, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Dank Season. This week, Tiki Bonus, along with CYL2 Harmonics, Fjorm, which I don't have, but you're gonna see these three. Let's get into it. So, we're back on the desert map, but this time, I don't remember if this is the first time I'm trying this, but definitely one of the first times I'm trying a more center approach, instead of just being in one of the corners. So, we take command of the center. Tactics room here blocks some stuff. This fortress being either here or here makes it harder for them to attack the center. Something, take control of the center of the board like chess. Anyway, we got the Hood Classic, Micaiah Ring, Rally Trap Balder, owns speed just so she goes for either Hector or Mia, and then acts as a warp beacon. Arena Sword for debuffs. Freyr, this time with Byleth Ring Shove so that he can refresh Hector, and even sometimes he'll refresh Mia or Celica, and then good things can happen. Volley doing the volley thing, pass Celica Ring, the classic. Mia, Strat Assault, good support, and then instead of the usual Byleth, like last week, we have Celica with Hardy Bearing, Arch Rival, Edelgard Ring, still acting like a check to Ike, but this time she's bonus, good things will happen. And then for the saves, we have two more bonus units. We have Hector near saving, and then the new Tiki, who's an offense mythic, making her debut on defense. I think there is some potential here. Having essentially that detect aerial effect in her B slot is good everywhere, but with bonus stats and this and this and this, she's gonna reach a very funny HP number, and her support is solid with 3 range Fire Emblem and whatnot. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to see. Let's get into it. Alright, match number 1. Oh my God. This must have been when I was changing the team because, yeah, the 7th slot isn't even available. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Elise, Celica, Camilla, Lynn, Book Boy, and a max invest Shauna. That's cool. But they do have a lot of cancer here. I'm still afraid of this Uma Lynn. Because of that, giving 2 range stance to Camilla. Very, very awesome. But we'll see what my team is able to do. I mean, I have good threat range and whatnot. And a rally trap. Oh, Warp Beacon. Warp Beacon. Oh my God, it's cheating. Alright, that was pretty lucky, I'm not gonna lie. Swap, Warp Beacon attack from 3. It's balanced. GG. Alright. Previous one was unable to replay, but we're on the actual map now. Let's see. Goto, Asker, Anna, Lynn, Elise, and Book Boy. Another +2 Book Boy. And I don't know, man. I haven't seen a max invest Book Boy, but I think that unit is still okay. It's just not a lot of people chose to invest in him. Anyway. Clearing out the structures, but like I said, this guy specifically doesn't have any means of getting over this 3, centerpiece impassable terrains. Technically, only the fortress is impassable, but you know what I mean. He doesn't have flyers to get over it. So, I'm commanding the center. Doy. Let's see what he does. He's just gonna try to Elise and Lynn me, but thanks to Hector giving out that drive NCD and, the 3 range Fire Emblem for my whole team, gonna be a tough nut to crack. Warp Beacon, attack from 3, a story as old as time. I can't imagine you keep playing the video game. Oh? Freyr, shove, refresh, another kill? It's balanced, Strat Assault, come on down? G? A G? Keep it a-pushin'. Another Book Boy, Lynn, Freya, who, another good reason to run Tiki is Freya. Still one of the best units in the game, in my opinion. And her B slot, I believe, gets turned off by Tiki, based on the wording. But I'm also illiterate, so yeah. Anti-Freya countermeasures. Never a bad thing. But, guess what? Freya is still going to be a good check to Volley. Even though, I gave this Volley a trait fruit and she has this and all this stuff, She might be able to dodge the speed check for the turning off specials. It's possible, because her B slot's turned off from Tiki. It's actually possible. I'm curious. Because if you're unfamiliar, that's one of the few reliable countermeasures to Volley's annoying special is by turning it off. Like Alm, Attuned Alm, Freya, stuff like that, where it just turns off the special. Basically removes the unit from the equation. Okay, refresh. Warp beacon. Refresh. Yeah. And the reason that it's friggin' shove and not, what's it called, smite, is for situations like that. Because if it was smite, he would have been like all the way over here, and then true charge basically wouldn't be a factor. If you're only moving them one away, typically they can still come on down and say what up, hello, on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? I might be stupid, though. Let me know. I might be a dumbo. Damn, dude. I mean, Celica's low-key made of paper, but Uma Lin's still getting through that. That Miracle is still a little gross. Well, I mean, Elise was there, so Miracle wasn't really a factor, might be. But yeah, Uma Lin, this unit's still really good. If I could, once again, snap my fingers, have a +10 offense mythic among the top of my list. Unit is really, really fun and good. Wait a minute. Did I kill anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I killed something. Gets the double off. I killed like 2 things. I think Ajura was his extra unit. I killed 2 things and he kept playing on like day 2. I'll go fuck myself, I guess. G. You don't get the second G. Anyway. Tiki. Mila. Erika, the new good version. Asterisk. Celica and Peony. So, this unit's thing, no emblem ring or this though, and minus attack kind of really sucks on that unit. But full structures, Elise, could be scary. -1 structure. Anyway, this Erika's thing is hit you with the biggest first attack known to humankind. And that is a good way to get around damage reflection in general, but specifically Ike. Hitting with a giant first attack is a good way to counter Ike, but yeah, mainly damage reflection nukes. If you just one-shot them, there's nothing for them to reflect. If that's the direction they're gonna go, because I've been wondering for a while, oh my god, Hector, just say what up, hello. Chimone on your ass. I can't imagine you keep playing, I'd be pissed. He keeps playing. Anyway. I've been wondering how you even balance damage reflection, and I guess this is it, but it's still kind of toxic because it's just we keep going back and forth from just one-shot metas. And, I mean, this is a one-shot meta in the truest sense of the word. Like, your first attack one-shots them, as opposed to, you know, end turn, getting attacked, and then reflecting back with 1 billion damage. It's I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying, though. It's not really healthy. But if this is the direction they're going to go in, it's the direction they're going to go in. And then it's just we're going to keep going in a friggin' circle where, well, how do you counter one-shotting? Well, you just make 1 billion more true damage. Oh, you make 1 billion more true damage? Then damage reflection's broken again. Like, what's the solution here? What's the end game? Extra unit Freya. Oh? Oh, yeah. So there it is. Not able to dodge the speed check there for the anti-special. What is going on here? Okay. He was just playing for the love of the game. GG. I was gonna say, if that guy, you know, finished that after I killed 4 of his units, 3-4 of his units, I'd probably... Yeah, anyway. Full structures once again, but a good chunk of scary units. You have good Omni tank potential with Fjorm and Ike, and then a good enemy player face potential with Camilla and Celica. Alright, Rally Trap. Mia, say what up, hello. Damage Reflection's a hell of a drug, but Tiki almost was able to do the job there. Excuse me. Celica, what's up? One shot your ass. More Warp Beacon. Oh, wait, this is kind of gross. Oh, I thought she was going to warp over, but I don't think she could in that scenario. Anyway, yeah. Just the amount of extra actions in this game at this point is also just so friggin' lame. It is what it is. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. GG. Like, just on my team alone, I think I said this last week, but like this, Micaiah Ring, Rally Trap, that's 1. Byleth Ring, that's 2. Bali, if her thing goes off, that's 3. Celica, Edelgard Ring, that's 4. Like, the game is just funny. Milla, Elise, Lynn, and Air. Rare footage of Air with the Hood Classic Tamari Plus of old. Those who know. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. And you know what's funny? I think Tamari from way back then was from the Air? The seasonal Air? Question mark? Am I making that up? I remember there was a seasonal Air with a dagger as well, like a red dagger. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, say what up, hello. Can't imagine you keep playing. Not really much to talk about, unfortunately, but GG. Okay, last one was unable to replay. Keep it pushing. Balder, Scary Unit, Peony, Ash, Tiki, Lynn, and Byleth. Were they Byleths? Almost full structures, though. Ooh. Okay, Tiki actually surviving the Lynn onslaught. Lynn very scary. Granted, this guy doesn't have that much offensive support on the team, so it is what it is, but look, man. Tiki, I want to love this unit, but she doesn't really survive shit, and she doesn't really kill shit. Even with her sky-high res and, you know, Fire Emblem and all this stuff and Scowl. I don't know, man. I'll say it again. I said it last week, too, I think. Why was her preference skill in the B slot as an armor unit? Why? As a Dragon Beast armor unit as well. Like, that shit needs to be in the A slot because Dragon and Beast have fucking nothing going on up there. If nothing going on up there. Anyway. I might just put Shield Fighter on her, is all I'm saying. GG. Another unable to replay. I don't really blame them. This team seems pretty good. The Tiki is a little, you know, gimmicky on the nose, like smoke 'em if you got 'em, but other than that, team's pretty solid. Rune, Bali, Book Boy, Emblem Micaiah plus 10 with Favor. I love it. Plus 10 Lin Ring as well. This unit's pretty good. I've said in the... Oh my god. Plus 10 Balding unit with Uplift Imbue. Go to jail. Fjorm. Plus 10 Erica Ring. And then a plus 0 Peony. Make it make sense. Anyway, I've said in the past that I think Micaiah Ring is better than Micaiah as a unit, but I don't know, man. As we keep getting more crazy statuses and number of statuses, and skills like Shackle, applying multiple at once, and shit like that, her being able to full cleanse and like AoE some stuff, pretty good. But once again, if you're mainly a support, you really gotta earn your place. Because everybody's got support built in at this point. I'm getting player face to Kingdom Fuck. Oh wait, but your Balder's kind of left out high and dry. Let's see if Volley could get the job done. Is it possible? Oh god, hell no. Help! The Spalding unit is an issue. Still one of the best units in the game. I say still like it hasn't only been like 3 months, but for a FEH unit, that means you're like 30 in dog years or something, but GG. Okay, last one. We got Asker, my guy, plus 10. Lagoose Friend. Unfortunately, with this guy, like I had Lagoose Friend on him from one of the Binding Worlds. Not really his cup of tea. Even if you run like Pavis or whatnot, Favor, if you're ballin', is his best B slot. But besides that, you can get like Spiked Wall plus Sturdy Beast is the best generalist build IMO. But yeah, at this point I have Favor, and if you, oh my god, young Camilla plus 10. If you ran into my Asker in Binding Worlds, he has Favor, is all I'm saying. Dogger plus 10. Celica plus 3, and Ash plus 10. Spiked Wall, there it is. But yeah, I know Blutgang, if you watch him, his ARD stuff, he ran into my Asker, and apparently it helped him plus 10 their Asker. So, yeah, that's what it's all about. That's probably my highest value unit that I could put into the pool, because, you know, it's a mythic. I put a lot of shit into him. Max Flowers, you know, Distant Counter Echo, I think, too. Like, all this shit. So, that's what it's all about, boys. That's what it's all about. Gonna try to player phase my cock and balls off, and he's succeeding at this point. Camilla, still a horrifying unit. And if we're talking about shelf life in dog years, this unit is old as the dirt that we're walking on. Still one of the best units in the game. All this time later, with all these countermeasures that keep getting in her way, like Corrin Ring and you know, Shield Fighter and all this other stuff. Still just doesn't give a fuck about anything, I guess. I'm getting my booty hole penetrated here. Wow, wait, what? Volley! Sister! I understand that I sacrificed some true damage by replacing this with pass. You can't one-tap the Camilla? My gamer in Christ, what are you doing? Oh my god, and it's over. G. A G. Alright, final score is 9-3, with one of them being a multi-man sack play on day 1 or 2, so fuck me, I guess. We'll see if Celica ends up maintaining her keep, or if I'll just go back to Byleth, because, you know, he actually provides some support, but that's neither here nor there. What do we got next week? This is the first bonus week for these guys, so obviously it's going to be the same things, but we do have Heimdallr, so we can do that again. Let's get into the summon. Alright, arena ticket. Can we get another Brave Crom? We got one last week. Spoiler alert if you didn't watch that one. Pretty hype. He's at +8.
Holy fuck! I'm coming!
No way!
Well,
2 in a row! 2 in a row! Ain't no way! Alright, I'm gonna have to actually look up what the pool is for this, because that's like a 1 in however many dozen, right? Can we talk about it? Fuck yeah. So you know we gotta do our due diligence. Let's talk about it. +9. And he gets attack and speed. That's perfect. So yeah. +9. And technically, like I said last time when we got one, I have the codes from like 2 or 3 years ago at this point, where this Crom is at the end, so technically I could just get that, but let's be real. I ain't spending 3,600 codes on that shit. Anyway, I'm pretty hype. But you know what else I'm hype about? I free pulled a Ninian.
you can't keep getting away with this!
He can't keep getting away with it. I know. My bad. And I haven't even gotten any of the tickets from Forging Bonds. It's literally just the free first one. I free pulled the Ninian. I'm in this bitch. So I'm going to be able to play with her. And if I don't like her, if she ends up being a dud, which I don't think is super likely, at least she has really good fodder with this Impetus Guard stuff. So, yeah. There it is. 1 out of 40. He can't keep getting away with it. Yeah. Hell yeah. So that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for, I don't know, probably A or D again. I don't really have anything to summon on. Like I said, I'm not really interested in this that much. And I already got the Ninian for free, but all the rest of my tickets are going to go on green, of course. But yeah, let me know your week went. Let me know your week's going. If you're summoning on that stuff, how your season went. Yeah. I'm pretty hyped. Crom +9, free Ninian. Decent season. Have a good one. Bye.